Hello, dear friend. Welcome back. Our adventurers deal with the aftermath of Mirage's strange episode. Frightened and confused, they begin to plan their next course of action. Ornan and Macau take Mirage back to the inn to rest for the night, while Dara tries to make reparations for the damage caused in the temple. Ambrose, however, or Kaon, wanders off to spend some time alone and away from prying eyes.
Currently, right now, if there was anyone in the surrounding area, they would have just scattered after seeing all this go down. Rightfully so, being frightened by the events that have just occurred, and also the not major destruction you caused. However, you did damage the temple, or the temple and the statue of Virageist while the light was descending. So. After that happens, Dara going back into the temple, you can see there are a few of the priests standing around the statue of Virageist, trying to pick up the pieces and just trying to wrap their heads around like what just actually happened. As you do, Bishop Calendula, the one who was talking to you all before everything kind of happened, right. Would see you coming in, like after hearing the doors open or something, and would just, I'm sorry, we do not want you in here right now. Please, just leave.
I'm just here to make reparations. I don't know what happened. We just want to make things right.
Fine. Who was that? What was that?
I wish I had all the answers. In our eyes, that was our friend Mirage, but whoever did that was not. In body, Mirage. In soul, not so much.
I don't want to have to do this. But if something's not made right with all this, I'm going to have to call the shepherds in.
That's why I'm here.
Shepherds, as you guys would have kind of figured out by coming into Anduin, they are the local military or guards of Lothmaker. You wouldn't see a lot in Anduin, however there would be just a few wandering about here and there. You would notice that their type of armor and their symbol, you would know that they are called the Shepherds. And I know I have that written in here somewhere, so I'll pull that up. There we go. Okay, so you would see them wearing a silver chainmail shirt with plate spaldrons. Attached to their left shoulder is a white cape with the symbol of the Shepherds. The symbol looks like a crook with a goat's head and beard being the head of the crook. Okay. Each shepherd is equipped with a spear and shield. So simple city guards for Lothmaker.
Yeah.
Okay. I've seen a lot of strange things in my time being a priest.
Right.
This was something I've never seen before, and rather frightening. Whatever dark energy that was very potent. Enough to do whatever that was. I only caught a glimpse of whatever manifestation or shadow that was, but I'm just gonna have to ask that your friend to stay away from this temple.
I can respect that.
Very well.
I'm a priest as well, I understand. Well, priestish.
Might I ask who you worship or follow?
Kilo, namely.
God of the land, I see. Yes. Well, I guess you can understand my mindset then, being a like-minded folk. If you just give us some time, I'll think of something to do. But for now, just stay away from our temple.
Easily done.
You've unfortunately caused enough damage.
That's fair. Send us a message if you ever need anything from us. We'll be here.
I'll send word out soon, but please.
Yeah, I will pick up whatever may remain of Mirage's belongings and leave.
Sounds good. Okay. So, rest of you, what are you guys doing?
Heading to an inn. I'm carrying Mirage.
Very well. Since Macau is not here, for the time being, he will return to the inn, helping you out, and then shall remain at the inn to just recover from whatever has happened.
Amazing.
Did you guys... I don't remember exactly. You had Candy with you, yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
He was with us, yeah.
Candy was with us?
I believe so.
Because
I thought
we
you guys
did-
said she was coming along with you, but she kind of just stayed.
Yeah, she didn't do anything.
No. That's why I'm like, I don't really remember, because she wasn't really like...
She didn't really do anything. No, she went to the book.
Yeah.
You guys read the bookend with her, I know that.
Yeah, and that's kind of where she vanished.
Yeah.
She might have went back to the inn.
We'll say she went back to the inn because she wasn't really... She didn't play a part in really anything, so... Okay, well, that'll make it easier. You guys return. Candy would see you all coming back in and just look at Mirage and look to the rest of you. And is everything all right?
don't know, but we're gonna work on it.
Is your friend in need of any medical assistance? I can try to help if necessary or needed.
I think some bandages would be nice.
I shall obtain some right away. And she'll go over to either a bag if she can find it, or would go out to like the receptionist or find bandages for you guys. Is there anything you want to do while in the inn, or are you just putting Mirage down to rest?
Well, if he's putting Mirage on, Ambrose is just gonna kinda vanish. He's gonna do his own little thing today. He's gonna set some stuff down wherever he's at and then kind of wander off.
Very good.
I was gonna stay with Mirage until she wakes up.
Okay. Very well. Dara, you just going back to the inn?
That's correct.
Okay, cool. So, all of you, apart from Ambrose, would reconvene back at the inn. Is there anything you want to do, or are you all just going to rest and wait for Mirage?
Currently, I plan to rest away from Mirage.
Very good.
Then I'll communicate exactly what the priest had to say.
Okay, very good. So, Ambrose, are you currently still in the form of Kaon, or have you reverted back to Ambrose?
He never went to Kaon. He's still mentally Kaon. He never physically switched forms.
Okay.
He is now, once he gets a moment of privacy, he will switch forms and he's going to wander around as Kaon. Physically and mentally.
Okay. What are you looking to do as you're wandering around? It is nighttime. The sun has set completely. It is nighttime. There are a few people out. The town at night does have this warm glow to it, as there are like street lamps, I guess. Is there like a medieval similar thing to street lamps, or are they just all street lamps?
I think there's probably a magical way of doing that.
Well, I mean, it's like lanterns,
Yeah.
but posted on
Yeah.
it's on a post, so street lamp, I guess. So, anyways, there are like hanging lanterns off the side of different buildings. There are street lamps that you would have like a lamplighter come through and light all the street lamps throughout the city. And it's really cool because if you think of like an airway strip, if you were to look from Anduin from above, that's what it would look like from the strip going all the way to the north and south end of it. There are just street lamps lit throughout the entire thing. So yeah, it does have a nice warm glow to it. You would be able to hear a a performance going on from Chevelle's Theater with few people in attendance, not a lot. There are still a few people in the marketplace. Some people are actually like packing up or shutting their tents down, making sure everything's safe. But yeah, since this is like a tourist town, essentially, there would be people out and still doing things and just enjoying the early night.
I think he's going to wander a little bit, and then he's going to try to find himself someplace that is more a bit spooky and dark-ish. He would like to try to talk to his god.
Sure, go ahead and roll investigation for me.
2. Wait, let me check. I think I have a +2. But that's still going to be a 4. That is a 4.
Okay. So, with a 4, it's a bit hard to find any sort of spooky place in Anduin. You would eventually wander off, like, into the park and think, there's not a lot of light here. It's not a very populated place. Maybe it would be easy to find a dark and spooky hidey hole to go to. But as you're wandering around the park, you realize that there are people here. There are people who are laying in the grass, looking at the stars, people who are lighting lanterns, enjoying kind of the fresh air and the nature of this park. So you would eventually leave the park and go to like the outskirts of Anduin. You would travel through, like, I guess you would call it the more suburban area where there are houses that people live in away from the strip. But like I said before, Anduin is comprised of a lot of pristine, beautiful, well-constructed buildings. This place is well-maintained. So it's incredibly frustrating as you continue to wander around for maybe over half an hour. You can't find anything. Everything just looks so nice. So you would then just keep walking until you get to the walls of Anduin, which there are walls and like guard outposts that outline all of Anduin. So at the very northern part of Anduin is that wall, and it would be here that there is a lot less light. There's really no lanterns or man-made light here.
Okay.
And as you continue to walk along this wall, you would eventually find yourself in an area that is a bit spooky compared to the rest of the places you've seen in Anduin. And as you're walking along, you would be able to hear hushed, like whispered voices, and you would come upon 2 human people dressed in kind of like a bit more raggedy clothing, cloaks on, and one of them has a pipe in their hand and is smoking, and both of them are just leaning up against the wall, just talking.
Have I been noticed yet?
Yes, since they are facing each other, one of them would like look across the dude's shoulder and then kind of like whack him, and both of them would turn around and just like stop talking and just stare at you. It's a bit hard to see their faces, but with the glow of like the pipe, you can see the one human's face.
You can see normal in the dark.
That's right, so it's easy for you to see. You can see the guy with the pipe has a bit of a stubble going on. He's got a wrinkled face, harsh, cold, like brown eyes, a few strands of like greasy hair in front of his face. The other one has a bit more of a rounder face, bit more plump figure, but you can see he does have like short sleeves on. He's got tattoos up his arms, and you can see that his arms are pretty muscular. But they just both look at you and just stare and don't say anything. You would be like walking in their direction.
I'm gonna continue walking in their direction. Is there anything noticeable about the tattoos or any importance with them?
Sure, go ahead and roll a perception.
Are you fucking with me? It's another 2. That's just 2. It's all game tonight. dice.
Good at rolling twos.
With a 2, it's a bit hard to see the entire tattoo. Some of it is covered up by the sleeve, but you do not recognize this tattoo, even though it is some sort of symbol or like emblem. But you don't know really what it is or what it represents currently.
And how many people are around here? Is it just these two, or guards kind of around? Like...
So yes and no. So where you are currently, if you were to keep walking, you can see a bit of ways is 2 guard towers, but you're in an area where there's quite a bit of wall before you get to any sort of guard outpost or tower or anything like that. So currently it's just you and the 2 guys.
He's gonna walk. He has a hood on, but he's gonna walk kind of uncomfortably close to them. Not gonna say anything yet, but he wants to see how they kind of react.
What does this form of yours look like?
He's 5'5", green snake eyes, white ruffly hair, wearing dark black clothes. If people are noticing, he has a massive scar around his throat.
Mm-hmm. What's the race?
He looks human. He's a changeling.
Okay.
So he looks more like a changeling, but they're practically just like human.
Right. Okay. So what do you do?
He's gonna walk past them, kind of get in their personal bubble, but like not enough to touch them, just to get on their nerves.
Okay, so you would notice as you begin to walk towards them, you see that they are trying to look intimidating. Like they were doing something here. They were trying to be private, and you have interrupted their privacy. So, as you continue walking towards them, and they recognize that you're not stopping, and it doesn't look like you care, they were in like a resting position, and then as you begin to get closer, both of them like stand to attention and like get ready, just in case something were to happen. And as you walk past the plump, muscular guy first. He just stares daggers at you, and you can see that he does have more. He does have like a larger beard on, but he does have like a scarf covering it. As you get close to the second guy, he just goes, "Fuck you think you're doing?" Like in a low, like hushed tone, and you can hear very softly, "Shh," something being unsheathed.
He's going to kind of hide his hand from those two and summon using the attack to the blade, he's going to summon a...
You trying to be stealthy about it?
Yes,
Sleight of hand.
Nat 1!
You know, I would roll perception to see if either of them would have noticed.
But that is...
But with...
Actually, no, I'm just going to re-roll that.
Okay. Okay, we'll go ahead and roll perception for
That's a 17.
Alright, very good.
Fucking hell, what are my rolls today?
Jesus. Woof. 2, a 2, and a 1.
Neither of them notice.
So what was the last thing you said? I remember you said something.
He goes, "What the fuck do you think you're doing?"
I'm just walking. Is there a problem here?
A bit of a problem. And you hear the guy from behind you, like step, and like just like looking behind you, you can see that he is flanking you, and the other guy is now getting in front of you. So both of them are flanking you. The guy behind you would cross his arms. The one in front of you, you can see he does have a dagger in his hand, and he's now like twirling it between his fingers. Goes, "You kind of interrupted us, and I don't know what kind of culture you're a part of, but from where I'm from,
And where are you from?
that's a bit rude." Hmm?
And where are you from again?
Is that really important?
No, I'm very, very
think about that.
curious.
Is it really important? You can see that he's like getting close to you now, and he's mocking you.
Oh, he doesn't care. He's just gonna have this big grin. It's like, no, because I've been all over the world. It'd help me understand your culture a little bit better if you told me where you're from.
Are you trying to be intimidating, or are you just trying to get him to talk?
I'm just trying to get him to talk.
Persuasion.
That is a 23.
Well, from Anamnesis. Yeah?
That's not very specific.
It's a bit more specific than saying I'm from Scathan, yeah?
No, but that doesn't help much on the culture question I had.
You can hear the guy just go, for the love of... We're fucking from Ditch, right?
Oh, you're from Ditch. That place. Wonderful place, isn't it?
I wouldn't say wonderful, but I mean, we learned to tolerate it, yeah?
So what is somebody from Ditch doing all the way over here?
That's our business, which you rudely interrupted.
Well, if you didn't stop me from walking, I would have just left you be.
You hear the guy behind you go, you got a point, man. Shut the fuck up. Listen, you seem like a capable individual, yeah?
I'm very capable.
That's what we like to hear. So, we'll give you a deal. You can walk on by freely if you cough up a bit of your coin there. We wouldn't have to rough you up or anything, unless you decline. You hear another shh, something being unsheathed as the larger guy behind you pulls something out as well.
Hold on, I want to make sure I have my spells correctly. Well, isn't that just interesting? I'm not too fond of giving my coin away, especially from people from Ditch.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? People from Ditch? Huh?
I've been there, I've worked there, and I don't think I've ever met a nice person there. They're always sketchy, doing something suspicious.
Look at us. We're nice folk. We're giving you a deal.
You're trying to steal my money. That's not a deal.
Listen, if we weren't nice, we would have already shanked you. You'd be on the floor bleeding. Ain't that right? Yeah. So, what do you say? Just a few bits of coin, that's it? We'll let you go.
He's going to summon his form of dread.
Okay, at the same time, the guy behind you is going to attempt to grapple you. So go ahead and roll initiative for me first to see who gets to go. Wow!
That's a 7.
That's a 1. So he's a bit too slow. So you can hear him just like and try to come up on you, but what do you do?
So his chaos form of dread is like a massive shadow wolf. And you're just gonna see, what's gonna happen is that he's gonna turn around, look him dead in the eye with these red eyes of the wolf, and just glare. Now listen here. Let's play a game. I want to see how fast you can run.
I don't want none of this. It's a fucking devil. And he just turns around. He like stumbles over himself as he starts running. And the other guy, he just like slowly backs away. You can see he's pulled out another dagger, but he looks terrified. Are they immediately frightened, or do they have to roll?
You have to hit them to do it. But I was trying to roll intimidation there.
Okay. Well, the other guy just takes off. He is immediately frightened and runs away. The other guy, though, seems to be standing his ground, even though whatever just occurred in front of him is bonkers.
Wow, impressive. You're still standing your ground. Tell me. He's gonna troll his knife. What do you fear?
Like I would fucking tell you.
You'll just show
Fucking
me.
demon wolf. What the fuck is this?
Wouldn't you like to know? I'm gonna try to shank him.
Okay, go ahead.
That is... Fuck me, that's an 11.
11 hits.
Holy fuck, okay, that's a... And I need a... 1 second, I apologize for not having this pulled up.
What the fuck happened to my music? Where'd it go?
I'm stuck.
Ooh. This is actually perfect music for this. That's so funny.
I need a and I can't get more temporary hit points than I already have. That is going to be, 7 points of damage, and I need a wisdom saving throw.
7 points of damage.
14. Yeah, 14.
9. That was a 6.
He is now frightened of me.
Okay.
So he can't get willingly closer to me, and he gets disadvantage if he can see me for attacks.
Okay, so this form of dread, it looks like a shadow wolf.
Yeah.
So how exactly does that work if you're still in your form? Is it is it what he sees, or
It's
like an illusion, or more so like you, like the wolf is like more of like a shadow entity, and you're kind of like inside of it, kind of a thing?
It's kind of like the shadow entity is kind of surrounding him, like the shadow wolf is surrounding him, but it will shift to whatever he is able to cause fear to.
So you're in it?
I'm in it, yeah.
Okay.
He's in the center.
I think I was just trying to picture exactly like how that looks.
I always think of Pitch from Guardians.
Well, right, but I'm like, if it's like a shadow wolf or something like that, your body would still be inside of it, so it's a larger kind of shadowy creature. Yeah. Okay. So it's gonna take the form of whatever he fears. Okay. So how this changes, your wolf form would drop and it would shrink and cover you in a very similar humanoid form, but you can see this shadow form like drops its arm down, and you can see like a long, like three-tailed whip begin to like form around your legs. You can see this entity has like these curved shoulder pads that go up to a point, has a long cloak, and seems to have like a hood over its head, and it has these red eyes just peering out from underneath the hood, and it stares at him, and he looks over and he goes, what the fuck? You're not supposed to be here. I have time to do this. And he starts to just like back up, and both of his knights just ting 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 drop to the ground.
Time to do what? Did you make a deal?
You can't get me to talk. You can't get me to talk.
Yes,
I'm not gonna fucking say anything. It'll kill me if I do.
Who's going to kill you? Tell me. I know a lot of things, but now I'm just curious what you've been involved to.
Intimidation or persuasion with advantage.
They're all the same rolls. That's gonna be a 15.
Let's see. Boy, we're done with this boy. Get the fuck away.
That's what I said today. I can't use Ambrose's dice today.
Jesus, that's ridiculous. Sorry, what did you ask him?
He said, I've seen many things, I've heard many things, but what did you get yourself in trouble with? Something along those lines of, I want to get him to talk. Who's he involved with?
I'm a part of an organization, and I'm here to complete a contract, and I have time. I'm supposed to have more time.
And who runs that organization?
I can't tell you.
You can tell me.
I can't. He's gonna start to back up, and he's going to attempt to run away.
I'm gonna try to stop him.
Okay.
If I can try to grapple him.
Sure.
Or any way to stop him.
You're within 5 feet of him, so
Cool.
he's slowly backing up, but we'll say you're still in melee range. Yeah.
That's a 12 to try to grapple.
12 works. It's athletics against his...
Acrobatics or dex.
Oh, it is against that. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Ooh, what did you roll?
I rolled a 12.
Yeah, that's an 11 for him.
Holy shit.
So that doesn't work. So yeah, he starts to back away and run, but you are able to like grapple him and like pin his arms against his back, and you can see he is sweating bullets right now, and he cannot do anything. He is quivering, his breath is shaky, you can feel like his heartbeat just
So, let me ask these questions again. Who do you work for, and why are you...
The Shadow Weavers. That's all I can say, please. I have a contract to kill someone here. Me and my partner, we were sent out to do it.
And who are you trying to kill?
It's in my side pocket. A bounty.
I'll try to, without letting go of him, try to grab it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he does have like a side pouch. You can see sticking out is like a small scroll, and you pull it out and unfurl it, and there is a depiction of a person who is wanted. You can see at the very bottom as well, there is a symbol, and it's a symbol of what you know as now as the Shadow Weavers. It appears to be almost kind of like a pirate flag, where there's like a skull, but there is a dagger buried into one of it, and you can see like pieces of the skull kind of like crumbling off. So this bounty, you can actually see, is for... Were you with Macau when you went into the Oraband Horizon Adventure Guild place?
Yes.
It's a depiction of H. And it says deserter of the Shadow Weaver Guild. Wanted alive. No, sorry, dead or alive, my bad. You can see the gold reward for this is 11,000.
11,000 gold? I'm sorry, my brain tried to rack the brain of, oh, this is something that McKell likes. This is a lot of fucking money. Do you have to bring back the body for this? I would ask that question.
Yeah. I have to bring something back, something that they would know is from his body, and they would know that he's dead. So, eyeball, head, spine, anything like that would do. Preferably the entire body, for proof, solid proof that he's dead. Or alive, we could bring him back alive, but that can be a hassle and, can run into some complications. But, fuck, you've got me killed. I can't go back now. This is all your fucking fault.
No, well, maybe, just a little bit. As you made my night quite fantastic.
Sick, twisted person.
And you're not for being a bounty hunter?
It's a way to make a living. You're gonna judge me? And he goes over and he's gonna spit, right beside you.
I can't judge, but I do my job. Can I kill him quickly, or do I have to actually fight for this?
You do have him grappled, and he cannot escape, so if you want to kill him, I'd say that's possible.
He's gonna ask one thing. So, what's gonna happen if you go back empty-handed?
Fuck, I can't go back. There's a certain amount of time that I have to complete this contract. And if I come back empty-handed, I don't know. I don't fucking know. But they threatened to kill me if I come back empty-handed. This is my last chance.
Let me do the job for them. I'm gonna slit his throat.
Okay. Yeah. You bring your weapon across his throat, and you just hear him just as he drops to his knees, putting his hands around his throat, and he drops to the ground. Okay.
Hope the fuck nobody noticed.
Wow. Okay.
Did he notice?
Yeah. As the guy who ran away from the same direction, you would see shadows of torches, and you would hear a pair of footsteps running in your direction. They go, "Who's over there? What the fuck's going on?"
And he's gonna, if I can do, and this is gonna have to go roll on the magic file type, I'm gonna use the pass without a trace. And I'm gonna try to stealth it and book it.
That'd be your second time using it, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me stealth.
When did I use it?
You used Arms Hadar at the sea.
Yeah, but it takes a minute, and we have 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. That is going, oh, thank the lords for that. So that is going to be a, stealth. That is going to be a 27.
Roll me a D100.
Oh shit. This is gonna be a fun roll. That is going to be a 53.
I need you to roll me 5 D6s.
Oh shit. Can somebody pass me more D6s,
I
please?
got you.
I got 2.
There's
Got
one.
one.
Okay,
Sorry,
that's
that one
enough.
was full.
That's enough. 4, 8, 10, 15.
As you use the vesiculum and the area around you goes dark, while wielding this strange glass shard, you feel this like black energy begin to like seep into your veins. Something about your constitution has changed. You said 15?
Yeah.
For the next 15 days,
Holy fuck.
you are immune to being intoxicated by alcohol.
Congratulations.
I love wild magic. That's a boon.
It's actually for him, it's kind of useful.
But yeah, you would see 2 shepherds, the city guard, make their way onto the scene. But as you begin to like run away, you almost meld with the darkness itself and just disappear out of sight. Is there anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna find a different place now and see if I can summon Ryak.
Easy enough to do since you've gotten a layout of the town at night. We'll say it's easy for you. You're essentially going to just go to another spot along the outskirts of Anduin. A place that we'd find to be empty is going to be on the far eastern side of Anduin,
Okay.
next to the Orban horizons, basically. So, as you get to the wall in its outskirts, it is dark. You are quite a ways away from everyone else. So, if you want to go ahead and summon Ryak, you're more than welcome to. Go ahead and roll a religion check.
Be nice to me, dice. Fuck. That's an 8. God damn it.
And you should go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw now.
Oh, fuck. Okay, that's fine. Hold on. Where's my save throws? That is a, 23.
Okay, yeah. So, you go to this spot and you begin to pray to Ryak to get in contact with him. Unfortunately, that connection, there is no connection to Ryak. You almost feel like this cold emptiness as you're not able to connect with your deity by doing this. But with Pass Without a Trace still active, that vesiculum, once again, you feel this strange, vibration. It, hums in your hand. As you look down into it, you can peer through it into that other reality. And you can see, once again, that shadowy, misty figure on the other side just standing there, and you know it's looking at you. But that's it.
Cool. My question is, did they have a hard time trying to see me? Did they catch a really good glimpse of what he looked like? Or the hood? The guy who ran away.
Yeah, the guy was very close to you. He would have known what you looked like.
He's gonna... Ooh, what do I want to do? Have I seen any guards nearby?
As you were running away, you would have seen a few. You know that they are carrying torches, or at least one of them. They're kind of in pairs. One of them would be carrying torches. So you would have seen a few guards, yes. Not a lot, just a few
Okay.
that are patrolling the town at night.
Okay. Is there any in the guild? The Adventurers Guild?
Is there anyone there?
Is there any guards in the Adventurers Guild?
There wouldn't be.
Cool, I'm gonna go in there.
Okay. Easy enough. It's still open.
I want to make sure that it doesn't look like there's any blood on me first. Before I do anything like that, try to make myself look presentable without causing suspicion.
Understandably so. Okay. You enter in, and the person behind the counter where the notice board is would look up to you, smile, and just kind of give you a nod, but just lets you wander in.
I'm gonna go to the bar and see if I can find H there if he is.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
It's a
Those.
2. No, what are my rolls?
As you wander in and look around, H is nowhere to be seen.
I'm gonna go up to the bartender.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember what he looks like, right? Because I saw him with Macau first time.
Yes.
And I'm gonna... Good day, sir. I have a question. Have you seen, a man... I don't remember what he exactly looks like. Out of character. I forgot what he looks like. But he sort of described who he is. Have you seen a man around there? I think he goes by the name of H.
Yeah, no, I've seen him. Usually hangs out in the corner over there. Interesting little fellow. Seen him around, but I think he wandered off for the night. Probably went to go find a room or something.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Oh, you as well.
He is going to try to find a spot that is not suspicious and go back to Ambrose.
Okay, yeah.
And then go back to the tavern and fully.
I need you to make another wisdom saving throw if you're shape-shifting.
That's a nat 1.
Wonderful.
I fucking love nat 1s.
So, as you find a secluded area in the Aurora Band Horizons to shapeshift, almost in the middle of shapeshifting, your consciousness begins to meld with your other forms. With that being said, during this time, you, as your current form, find yourself standing in this vast emptiness. In front of you, though, or I guess surrounding you, would be several mirrors. Each one seemingly having some sort of like light descending upon them. As you look through these mirrors, each one is a different one of your forms. You would notice there's one extra mirror here. You know all of your different forms. You understand their mindset because you are them. There is one here that doesn't belong. As you turn and look towards it, you look inside of it. There is no one on the other side. Is there anything you want to do?
He's gonna go try to touch the mirror.
You approach the mirror and peer through it, seeing nothing. As you go and press your hand against it, that same vibration and hum that you felt during the vesiculum, it's imitated on this mirror. And slowly from the other side, a shadowy figure begins to appear. Starting from the hand, it grows to its arm, and the rest of its body forms in front of you. And it stares at you from the other side. This is not the same hand that is currently like being corrupted. But you can see in the mirror on its hand, it seems to have like taken your fingers and the color of it from the form of Ambrose, and it's now transferred onto him. And he just stares at you, doesn't say anything.
You're not supposed to be here. Mind explaining?
It doesn't speak, but another form of yours does. You're currently in Kaon, right?
Yeah, Kaon's
Okay.
in charge.
What would you say is the most confident form apart from Kaon?
Songbird, 100%.
She would speak up. Yeah, I agree. Doesn't belong here. What the fuck? What is that? Anyone? Anyone, please. I would love some explanation here. You can go ahead and talk as whatever form you want to.
Ambrose pipes up. I have been asking that since it decided to take my hand, you know?
Yeah, no, that thing actually does have your hand. That is concerning. Are we... What's going on? You would see each one of your forms has that, like, black fingertip on their right hand.
Yes, the right hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a problem. And it's this vesiculum thingamabober?
Yeah, is that a good thing to have, like, on us? Like, it seems pretty cool and all, but, Like, I don't know. Kaon, what do you think, buddy? You're kind of like the guy, you know?
We have a job to do, and I was told to bring it to a certain place to purify it. I don't understand what purifying means.
So why? It seems like we're lollygagging here. Yeah, guys?
We have been, but we have a group now because of Ambrose, and fucking Macau exists.
Yeah, like, I know one of us cares about him, but, like, the rest of us, like, I don't know. Yeah, everyone seems to have a different opinion about him.
You're not fond of him, I'm not fond of him. Ambrose
Right, okay,
is
so-
pretty much neutral.
Right, so,
We all
like,
know Honey's opinion.
if you stay like you are, and then we could just leave.
We could.
So what's the point here? Like, I'm pretty sure everyone shares my concern. Like, I don't think any of us want to, whatever's happening to us. We've kind of already once.
Yeah, don't plan on doing that again.
I would really hope not.
I was trying to get in contact with Ryak for some help on this, but I have gotten no connection. It's been great. It's been fantastic. I don't know what we're doing, and we're still lollygagging, and if I vanish, it might be interesting.
So what are we supposed to do? I feel like this should be a group decision.
I say we keep doing what we're doing. We'll get to Lothminger eventually. But it would be faster if I just left.
Okay. The shadowy figure, which you know, his name is Jean.
Yeah.
In this mirror, you would feel his presence as he has, again, somewhat melded with you as well, like your other forms. And he would begin to speak,
Okay.
which to you is very odd. This
Yeah, it's
feels foreign.
Intrusive.
The rest of your forms, when they speak, it's almost like it's the voices in your head speaking, but they are more prominent. They have a physical form. They have their own place within, your soul, I guess. I don't
Then what do you need so you don't do this? None of us are very fond that you're here. There's already enough of us here. We don't need another one.
You leave me no choice. I must find them.
And
I need them back.
who is them? Where can I find them?
Persuasion with disadvantage.
Oh, lovely. 12. Would have been a nat 20.
Damn it.
I must find the rest of me. I am broken,
So are we.
incomplete. I will use you to find them.
Is
You
there...
did roll enough, but you would feel from your right hand that black part of your hand, what is corrupted. You can see it, you know it's an illusion, but you feel it and see it begin to like spread up your arm. And as you kind of like shake your head and shake your hand, it goes away.
Okay. I would like to help you so you would get out of my head, but if you keep doing this, I will chop my hand off.
Useless.
I don't like being called useless. You're not giving me much help here. How can we help you? Because I can't help you blindly. Work with me.
I will use you. And with that, you kind of feel his presence back off. It doesn't disappear, but it backs away from the mirror until to a point where you can't see him. That mirror still resides, though. All the rest of your other forms are like looking at you, and it's strange because it's really hard for any one person to comprehend it. But with you, this is like your mind palace, like Sherlock Holmes' mind palace. You can see through the eyes of every single form. So to you, you're looking through a mirror, but you're also looking through the other forms as well. So it's this strange mass consciousness, like hive mind, that you are connected to because they are all you. But these forms are so different and have such a different task that they do essentially take over your mind, body, and soul.
Did anyone else hate that?
Songbird raises her hand. I know that one does. He points over to your original, to Cantrell, who at this current point, you see him, but you know you can't, or he will never like take part of this because right now he seems to be like sitting down, arms around his knees, head down, back to the mirror, and does not take in any part of this group discussion. But you feel it. Everyone else feels it. And as Songbird raises her hand and says, I know he doesn't like it. And you feel in the dark recesses of your mind that, yeah, he agrees, and this is bad.
Oh, shit. Oh. We need to get to that place faster. No.
Yeah, so, good luck with that. That's on you.
It's on Ambrose. I'm out.
Ambrose just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's exactly. It's just the fuck you oh, god damn it.
So, how you would feel this work is as you shapeshift, it's almost as if you look from Ambrose's perspective now looking at Kaon, and Kaon takes a step back, and Ambrose steps like into the light, and you shapeshift. You are now Ambrose.
How? He's gonna take off the glove as fast as he could. How bad is it?
It's still the same.
Good. Fuck. And he's gonna go back to the end.
Were you gonna
Like
say
Al
something?
says that they would like to bite off every single one of your toes for mentioning Jean while they're not here.
Wonderful. I'm not sure that would help their, sickness right now, but,
Sorry, but yeah.
Always has been. Wait, it's all Ambrose?
Wait, that's so funny.
It's fucking beautiful.
I just
Council of
I
Ambrose
just see
has been
from
formed.
Devin the Council of Ambrose, and then all in one word, the Council of Ambrose, and then I
That's
just see
so
all in one
funny.
word, Council of Ambrose.png, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? That's where the what the fuck Devin came from?
That is so
And
funny.
I was like,
I love that. It's all Ambrose. It's always has been. That's so good.
And his first reaction is kind of like a shiver of trying to get like back used to himself, and then fuck. And then he's gonna go back to the inn. Sorry, my friend just texted me. Maybe this group isn't. Oh wait, I just saw that the Council of Ambrose has been formed. Sounds like a lot went down. Every time we go into Ambrose and my palace, it will be that.
Mirage. After everything that unfolded, you were not curb stomped, but in a very similar fashion had your head bashed into the cobblestone ground. As you go unconscious, you enter this could you describe in your own way what home is to Mirage? What would it be?
Her home would be... It would be her home in the swamp.
Very good.
Yep.
Okay.
With Sasha's little fucking toys all over the floor.
So, when you go unconscious, you enter that place, this room. In front of you, that same shadowy entity with the bloodshot eye, like, looms over Sasha's stuff, staring at you. It's one eye just large and, like, crazed, looking at you. And it just, like, stands, it's very tall, has a very intimidating presence, and just, like, looms over you, just stares at you. It doesn't do anything except for that. You feel its presence. And somewhere in your mind, you know what this is. This is some perverted, warped form of Sasha. During this time as well, you remember all of a sudden from the first time that your life expired. Falling through that hole, that sinking feeling of losing control of yourself and Sasha appearing. Almost like fast images in your brain, like a slideshow. You see Sasha's face, you feel his presence, you feel his anger, his wrathfulness, all at once. And you like form this picture in your mind, and that's what's in front of you. This entity that can't take a form, because something about you has changed so drastically that this thing seems lost. It doesn't belong here. Yet it perseveres. This, in the simplest terms and without giving anything away, is Sasha. But it's not the same thing that you remember seeing. This thing seems different, but the same. And it just stands looking at you. As you like peer into its eyes, you can feel that wrathfulness, that anger, sense of being lost, sorrow, grief, all of it. Is there anything you want to do or say?
I take a few steps forward.
Okay. It doesn't move. It just... one eye.
Sorry, somebody get a photo of this, please.
Yeah. That's great.
I know you're in there, Sasha. This dark veil you wear is something temporary. I know there's still the light, that wondrous young boy I've come to know. I know you can't see it yet, but you used to. You once envisioned a world more brilliant than I or Dion could ever conceive. I know you try to fight it. But I'm gonna do what I can to make this right. I don't know if you are under the influence of some other god, or if this hatred was just birthed from within. But I know I failed you, time and time again. Give me a chance to save you.
As you speak and watch this thing, a few moments after you're done talking, you see it begin to move. The shape of its head begins to like morph. You can see it strain, almost in pain, as where its jaw should be, its mouth like begins to open up. It's too wide to be like human. It's almost demon-esque. Think of like Attack on Titan kind of mouth.
God.
And from, you can see like a line begin to appear on this like shadowy face, and then it begins to open up, but you can see almost as if it was stitched shut. It's strange, just
Oh, that's giving me Hill House, and I hate that.
its mouth begins to open up, and now it like unhinges like a snake as it stares at you again with that one
that's so
eye.
nice.
All your fault. You did this. I will never forget. Hate. I know.
You can hate me for all eternity. But it's my job to save you. I don't know why death hasn't kept me down. Whether it's a machination of some god with a sixth sense of humor, or just some sheer coincidence. But there is some reason why I haven't stayed dead. Your mom is a fighter. And you could resist this all you want. But I'm going to, for as long as I continue to exist, I will save you.
Wisdom saving throw with advantage.
I hate looking over and being
I can't find it. Like, where did you put it
It's
again?
the
D&D
D&D
memes.
memes.
Okay, sorry. That was the one thing that was closed, and I could not find it worth the life of me. Oh shit.
He beat me.
I got 20 the first time.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
First.
Yeah.
Your words resonate with your own soul.
I don't want.
Do you believe in what you say, or are you just saying it to cope, if that makes sense?
Well, let's see. I think her coping was just her accepting that she's fucked up, accepting that she can't make things right.
Mhm.
She's just gonna keep going. At this point, she believes.
Good, very good.
She believes in her words. I think she's died and gone unconscious enough times to realize that, there's a more significant reason for her to stick around.
Good, very good. This entity in front of you, for a brief moment, you feel that rage begin to boil up within it, and it begins to charge you. But at the same moment it charges you, that room stretches. And as he tries to run and get to you, you see his arms grow to these unnatural lengths, grasping at the walls, crawling towards you, running at you. The room stretches on. And he gets farther and farther and farther away. You can hear him just... as your mind would begin to come back into consciousness. But that dark entity goes away. You feel the light begin to flood, feel the room begin to flood with light and like a warmth, a known feeling to you. The feeling of love and someone embracing you. This is the feeling of Dion. You know it very well. And you are brought back to consciousness. And with that, everyone else would as well as morning comes. You wake up, not in a cold sweat, not out of anxiousness or nervousness or anything like that, not scared. You wake up feeling okay. Those words that you spoke, the way you looked at this thing dead in its eyes and spoke words of truth. You feel lighter in a sense. Like something was brushed off your shoulder. You got something off your chest. As you look down, you can see on your bed sheet or on your bed a petal. A petal has dropped off from your cursed mark.
Looks like a cursed mark. What the fuck did I miss?
Oh, the big old...
Yeah, the big. Yeah.
It's like a big flower on her chest, and one of the petals have fallen off now.
So how many petals are there?
A lot.
Oh fuck was good enough.
Yeah.
I think that's how we're both feeling right now. Just the two separate spectrums of oh fuck.
I think it would be best to say that there really isn't a number. There's just a lot.
Okay.
It would be noticeable that one has fallen off. Like if you were to look, there's a noticeable like space.
Yeah.
But it's also like a layered like flower, I guess.
Okay,
So,
yeah, I'm following.
It's when the DM decides.
Exactly.
Yes.
There's no like 12 good deeds and you're good. It's like
When I decide. When God decides.
When God says that a petal has fallen, a petal
when
has
God
fallen.
deems you worthy. But yeah. So, morning has come to you all. Mirage, you are awake. What would you guys like to do?
Like,
You're awake.
Oh my god,
Are
Good morning.
are you feeling better?
I guess I had a good sleep, but
I was worried
what
that
happened before?
I was worried that I was gonna have to tie you down in the middle of the night, so I crashed in here. Is that okay?
You would definitely notice
Yeah, that's
as you are
fine.
awake, you do have a pretty bad headache. There would be cloth wrapped around, or bandages wrapped around your head. Bit of blood on there.
I'd leave that there.
My bad.
That's not just you.
All bad.
No, there was no bad.
The last
Are
thing,
good.
I'm glad you guys are all right. Is everyone
Dark
else all
energy,
right?
evil echo, smash.
We kinda had to pound your face into the ground to get you
simply
to
put,
go
you're possessed twice.
Yeah.
to go unconscious, so that we could bring you back here so you could raise.
Anyway, now that everyone's here, we're not allowed back in the temple.
Yeah,
Absolutely valid.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt.
Oh, you destroyed the temple!
We don't know what reparations need to be made at this time.
Well, I'm sorry to say, but we need to leave.
We need to make reparations.
It destroyed the temple. Do I have to do heavy?
Damaged.
Do I have to do heavy
I don't
lifting?
know. We will be contacted when they want us.
Hopefully sooner rather than later. I need to get the lost meter now sooner rather than later.
Whatever
Are we
happened to
taking a
me?
time bomb now?
Yes and no!
I wasn't expecting an actual answer to that. Okay.
Are you guys still feeling safe with me around?
I don't trust other you. I trust you.
Don't worry, I can
If all
always
else
tie
fails?
you down if
Yeah.
worse comes to worse.
We'll do it again.
I'll fucking do it again.
It's like I don't want to, but I will.
At this
That's
point, we
what-
want to help you. We're kind of invested
To
in
be
this.
fair, it wasn't pleasant because we died together, so that seeing you go unconscious by my hands definitely wasn't the greatest thing.
I thought it was Mikau who did that.
Yeah, I'm
It
sure
was a collective we.
I'm pretty sure Mikau did
didn't-
finalize it.
It was a 1, 2, 3, 4.
I never hit her!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yes.
No, I guess that tracks.
So we need to-
Your stuff is in my room. I didn't know what to do with it.
Thank you, Tara.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drag through
I think it's just the staff.
It should be just the staff. Anything that was on you is on you.
still find like
Probably should have disarmed you. Yeah, we're not gonna get into that right now.
We're not getting into the semantics.
If you were that concerned, this woman can do magic. Try disarming someone with magic.
Silence.
There's still ways around that.
Okay, so we go. No, it's a bad idea. I'm not
So
gonna say
The
it.
point is,
keep
even
the mouth shut.
what I'm
No.
trying
Next
to
time.
say, even if you want to disarm her with weapons, she's still a way around. it.
Don't you have to use your hands to do that? You can't do
No.
that if your hands are tied.
We're
What are
not
you
going to tie
suggesting?
her hands when we're traveling.
Not when we're traveling, but when the thing that takes over. To tie the hands and you.
Or we just
Over the
knock her out again.
Well, yeah, but the beforehand, before the knocking out happened.
Do you remember anything?
I remember feeling Moair's light and then a vaguely familiar shadowy presence.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Someone
that
took over,
tracks.
Yeah, that tracks.
and
You know,
To
you
be
cast
fair.
magic missile at the orb. Damaged it a little
statue.
bit.
no.
Damaged a little.
Yes.
To be fair, the situation could have been
I-
worse.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that orb was just cracked.
I thought it broke.
It crack. A part of it did like break and fall off, but most of the orb, the majority of it,
Ah.
still is intact.
Okay.
So what we're saying is that the situation could have been worse. We're just glad that you're here, and that you're doing well.
I just feel awful being danger to you guys and
You wanna
to
know
those
what would make
people
that
and
better?
to warriors.
If we went and got breakfast. You need to eat. You didn't have dinner. That's unacceptable.
I guess it'll help me think straight and think of a way to make this right.
Exactly. Let's go get some breakfast.
I have a
We'll
weird
figure this
sense.
out over time.
There's a strange sense of clarity too.
That helps.
From everything fading to black to everything feeling warm and familiar again.
I was like, nothing faded to white, did it? Not like last time?
No. I was
Okay.
not in the presence of a giant ox. But
Thank God we don't need to encounter that again. Or at least you don't need to encounter that again.
But I felt Dion's presence. For a moment there I thought that I had lost him for good.
Can anyone truly lose a god for good?
Not much is known about how gods truly function, so that is, we don't know.
Let's not rush into the worst case scenario. Okay?
You're right.
I'll be down there in a
Breakfast.
bit.
Breakfast! Let's go down the stairs, grab your stuff, let's go.
Thank you guys for
I'll
making
be-
that situation
I am.
better off than it could have been.
We're just doing our part.
I will be down in a minute. I'm gonna pray to a god.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to pray.
I will then touch that. It's still new.
The next god decided to forsake me. That's a 3 now.
Well done.
Hi, Elisa, going up by 1 increment.
Yeah.
Maybe
Try
if you,
in 20 days.
no, maybe if you roll like 17 more times when it actually counts.
Oh, fuck!
When it
Like
actually
17.
counts,
That was
you
a
might get an
17.
net.
That's really funny.
I fucking hate this.
You get the wrong god.
Do you need fucking the punch card?
Yeah, I do.
No.
No.
No, I'm not
Anyway.
sharing.
So, you go ahead and once again try to contact Ryak, but unfortunately, your message
Doesn't
is not
work.
received.
God, have that man out. That guy is busy. Fuck. He's all grumbling, but he makes it downstairs. Is it the table with you guys?
You were at the inn. The tavern and the inn are two separate
Oh,
places.
yep, I forgot about that.
Yep.
My bad. Anyways, we're going. I come downstairs. Are we leaving?
It's also
believe so.
it's a one-story building.
Oh.
I would
You
assume
guys
that
go
we
down the
would
hallway.
have left.
Down the hallway. Thank you. I'm trying.
No, you're fine.
You just go in there, just. Not today. And immediately walk back out the door.
As you guys exit down the hallway, in the lobby area of the inn, there would be someone standing there in like priestly robes, very similar to the ones you saw at the temple. This guy seems to have kind of like a mop of black hair, parts of it going down his eyes. Softer features, thin build. He is like leaning on the wall, and he is just kind of like running his fingers over like the cobblestone like fireplace. As you guys enter the lobby, he like looks towards you and looks like he's got bags under his eyes, kind of like has like a raccoon kind of face. Looks to you guys. He kind of has like a slack jaw going on, just as he sees you, like stands to attention. Bishop Calendula has sent me here. You've gold, fine. You guys broke the fucking orb, so we need you to pay a fine of gold. It's 85 gold pieces to mend the damage.
Understood.
It's so funny that he thinks that I have that much. No.
Here you go. I have 89.
You're good.
Warren is gonna walk over and as soon as if you still have your hand out,
I'm going to stop you.
It's my damage. I brought this upon us.
I'm gonna resist.
Is there anything else you're gonna do?
I'm going to get in the way of Horn and trying to cause problems.
I literally just pull out 20 gold and I'm like,
No.
I
Handle this after.
did the damage.
I just
You
open your bag and just...
You prevented it. You guys prevented it from getting worse.
You have 20 more gold.
We can discuss this more later.
As you're just sitting there talking, I just...
Is there anything else?
There's your fees. Is there anything else we can assist you with?
I'll hold on to this. That's all
No,
you wanted back.
that I can think of right now, but man, that was fucking cool. Like, I don't know what that was. I know I'm supposed to be pretty priestly and all, but like, I was kind of forced into it. I don't really give a shit, but that was fucking cool. Like, I don't know what you did,
What?
but like I like the rebellious kind of thing going on. Like, that's kind of cool.
Do you have any understanding of what just happened?
No.
Shoot.
Fantastic. Stop talking.
Roll intimidation with advantage, please.
Fantastic, stop talking.
Hit the books.
Just Ambrose just kind of like,
19.
Jesus Christ.
He just goes. Just walks
I was
away.
like, if that didn't work, I was gonna be like, do you want me to tie you down like I did her? And then you could really feel like I was going to feel
You're
like...
gonna get words out of that man you don't want.
I'm saying this out of pictures. I'm like, you really want to know how it fucking feels?
Just he
I'll
like gets to the
tie
door.
you.
He opens it and like pokes his head one. Light, be with you.
Like guide you as well.
Yeah.
yeah.
Walks away.
Now can we get to Lothminger?
Breakfast?
Yeah, I'm saying we leave this fucking place.
Breakfast and Lothminger.
We
Yes,
can munch
please.
on the go. We'll grab
To
something
go.
and go.
No, I agreed to go.
The city is not us.
Bingo means nothing. to
Yeah,
me.
we'll turn in our singular bingo. No blackout for us.
To be fair, I did get bingo.
Yeah, as long as everybody got one bingo. If you didn't, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
that's
got
fine.
2 bingos. Did Macau get bingo?
I don't think Macau got bingo,
I
but
will give Macau my bingo.
Hold on.
I'm not too sure.
I will give Macau my bingo.
What? I got it.
I'm sending
However-
a message.
However, if Macau still wants to do stuff before you all leave, I'm gonna allow that because I know Macau was like, out of
Dead
all you
set.
guys, really wanted to fucking like
Well,
black out.
shit
and
was
bingo.
happening that night. They went and
Yeah.
did shit.
You can definitely go do the.
I have
lantern.
gotten a yes. That he has gotten
Macau
bingo.
did
Okay,
get
so you guys are
bingo.
you
We all
guys
got bingo.
all have a bingo, so that's good. Okay, very cool. Don't shut down me, please.
And I hate to say this, but I understand what you're feeling when it comes to possession.
Really?
Yes.
Pray tell.
You know that little magic thing we picked up and after we killed that shadow thing?
Yeah.
It decided to take residence in my head. And I don't need more in my head. It's fine.
Sound like you got quite the crowd up there.
Yes, I do.
I also feel like you have cursed me. I haven't rolled a single natural 20 since I got Kassad's punch card.
It's a curse and a blessing.
Damn.
Anyways, grab something on the go and fucking leave this town.
Okay. Last call to do anything in Anduin before.
We're gonna go find the bar, turn it in, and leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that way we can at least get
Yeah.
our basic bingo instead of the blackout.
I
Very
don't
good.
think there was one for blackout.
There was one.
Yes, it
Blackout.
was.
Yeah, there's a special reward for your blackout.
Damn it!
But we can't even get in the temple anymore, so
That was the only one we needed from the temple.
Technically, you did complete it.
I'm surprised
no
it
one
was-
signed off on it.
I'm surprised it's not magic paper. It signs itself off.
That fucking sucks, because
That's
I'm
fair.
marking it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, I did mark it off, so that sucks
I did
for
not.
you. That is my double bingo.
I have a single.
And
Sucks to be you.
All right. So, you guys would travel out into the center part of Anduin, where easily enough it's able to find the town fool who is trying to peddle off these bingo cards to anyone who comes near him. This is not the right music. I am the fool. The fool.
We have not met the next Elder Ring boss.
If
That is
there's
not the
ever
background
one-
for my, Tristan. That is not my background for my laptop.
God damn it.
Oh my god, I need to change mine to the one about Niffy.
Fool of
It's just-
Spokanian Valley.
Plants are all bad. B for the flamethrower.
Yes!
Plants are all bad. They always were.
Fucking.
Okay, so you enter the town square. You would see the fool, and he would look to you all as you approach him. He goes,
I just hold up my bingo card.
Wonderful! Bingo it is!
2 of them. Take it.
True. Well, it's not a blackout, so you only get one.
Okay, we ran into a little bit of a situation. You gotta cut us some black here.
No. Don't argue with the man. Thank
Not
you
for
the
me
bingo.
to know.
Exactly.
So he does this whole performance where he takes your bingo card, folds it up, stick it in a back pocket, and then he just and tries to do a magical performance, but literally just digs into his pocket and pulls out a silver ticket. It has no writing on it or anything like that. And he just gives it to you.
I just stare at him extremely unimpressed.
He's
Everyone's gonna do a little clap for us.
okay. All
Everyone's gonna do a
right.
little clap for him.
Thank you. I'll be here every day, all day, 24/7 because I don't want to talk anymore. It gets depressing. Bingo
Oh
cards.
shit,
Oh,
There you go, buddy.
Are
Okay.
you okay?
The 3 other tickets that he pulled, Wolf from Macau as well, forged, and just hands it off to you guys. So, how did you enjoy Anduin? Did you have a good time here?
Everything was great until yesterday.
I won't ask about it.
We'll keep it minimum. The octopus?
The octopus.
Yeah.
We
You
call
know-
it Miranda because it.
To be fair,
Shit
the
and all that, yeah.
octopus wasn't the worst part.
I had no idea.
That wasn't fun. Yeah, I wish I was actually warned about that.
Well,
Hey, you had me.
what's
on my
bingo
cow.
without a little risk involved?
Have you ever played bingo?
Have you ever tried drowning?
Yeah, you literally just sit there.
Do you want to play your own bingo? And see how it goes?
Who do you think invented it? Or at least this one here in this town.
Not you.
That's hurtful, but okay.
Do they pay you enough for this?
Do they pay you at all?
Sorry.
Do you want 8 gold?
I am self-sufficient, you could say, so I'll be fine. But thank you.
Do
I'm
you
gonna leave
have
now.
a place to stay?
Anduin is my home.
I would stop touching him. Let's go, Warren. This man is hurting me.
Just drag me by the collar. I'm just like, no, I have more questions.
Let's go.
I have more questions.
No.
Safe travels to you all, and I hope you enjoy the rest of
Mirage,
Lothminger.
can I have a piece of your beef jerky?
Oh, yeah.
Here's a little something for your
What?
efforts.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Warren.
I would not.
It's
Bon
very
appetit!
good.
I would not. Oh shit!
He just takes the whole thing and just starts chewing it. No reaction, swallows it. Oh, thank you for that. I don't have anything else in return, but
Impressive.
What?
thank you.
Have
Are you
a.
made
I
of?
just.
Huh?
What are you made of?
Flesh, I think.
You
You know you
ate?
just ate.
Is this a trick question?
Is
I
it-
do like riddles.
Was it spicy?
At all?
At all? Because I nearly died when I ate that.
You must have gave me the wrong piece then.
Alright,
No.
whatever. Fuck it. Let's go.
Have a
No.
great.
I just stared at him and I'm just have a good day. I'm just gonna dead walk.
Keep
Have a
track
great-
of your liver, buddy.
life.
Impressive.
Ta-ta now, good day. Bingo! Bingo cards! Bingo!
Anyways, since we get away out of
Pull out
town,
some of my
Ambrose
beef
is gonna.
jerkies.
Do you know when I'm gonna walk up to Dara? Do you know when I asked you if something went wrong to kill me, right?
Where was I for this conversation?
Not there.
Huh?
I was in the book room.
Right.
Huh?
Yes. I didn't expect. How do I put this? To actually try to talk to me. It's now in my head and it's trying to take over my body. Slowly, it sounds like. I'm in control. But it's there and it's a problem.
Those are not the words I like to hear.
What words would you like to hear?
That it's gone and it's better and there's no problems here anymore.
I want to.
Yeah, exactly.
If you-
I already have 2 problems.
Technically, there's 4.
I was trying to be nice.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you're all problems. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh dear, my heart hurts!
Oh, good. Are you having a heart attack and you'll finally be free?
You're a piece of shit, you know that, right?
Yes.
At least I still have entertainment.
Good to know you have my back. Bye.
Literally.
The DM is buffering.
Go back to your conversation. I'm sorry I'm interrupted.
Anyway, so are we in need of being concerned?
No. I just wanted you to be aware that this is why I am so desperately wanting to go to Lothbringer. No.
Understood. I think we can make this happen. Any opposition to going to another city?
None
I feel
whatsoever.
like our time in Alduin has come to a close.
Well, I'm not arguing that.
Oh yeah, let's...
I don't want to cause any more
To be
destruction
fair,
around
if
here.
you cause
So
all of your problems in one spot, then it's one spot we're banned from and not the rest.
But we also did save them. It's, yeah, this is... I don't know.
Yeah, there's not a lot of logic there.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they don't know what's going on, and we certainly didn't.
That is true.
It was just a lot that happened, and I'm ready to go.
Agreed.
new beginnings. Yes.
Is there anybody important that we're missing, like Candy?
Yes! Where's Candy?
You just turn around and she's like,
Oh, thank God.
Oh god, you were very quiet.
I try to stay quiet when you are all conversing amongst yourselves.
Feel free to...
Yeah, I was like, you know,
Talk
you
to
can
us.
join in on conversation. It's just banter.
I am still observing and processing all information around me.
You know what? That is fair. Enjoy your sightseeing on that trip.
Thank you.
Welcome, Candy.
How are you feeling?
I am still sore in numerous places.
Are your bandages in need of any changing?
This one might have some blood on it. If you don't
A
mind.
lot of blood.
While we were all in town, I did acquire this, and she, like from her bag, pulls around this like satchel that she has acquired,
What's
and
in,
she pulls out bandages that she found the day prior, and would go ahead and change your bandages.
Oh, thank you,
What?
Candy.
what's in your satchel, Candy?
And she like opens it up. Bandages.
So you got a satchel.
Yes, it seems you all have backpacks or satchels. So I thought if I'm going to be with you, I might as well be helpful and carry any sort of items that you may not need or might be helpful on our journey.
What if I cried? Right now.
I love her. Ambrose is gonna take a look at Candy. At this moment, I feel like you're more normal than I am. Good for you.
Thank you.
Ambrose is just like, I can...
How did you acquire that satchel?
It was in a bin
that was labeled free.
Oh.
You can see that the satchel is like all patched up. You can see that like the strap. You can see is kind of hold on by like stitches and like
We should, if you want.
like string.
Yes.
And so it's like
Yes,
it's a used and very old satchel, but you can see she has
We should
tried
make
to
a
mend it the
personalized
best she
one.
can to actually make it like functional.
Oh my god.
What is it made of?
It is like scrap cloth.
Would
Fuck.
you like me to fix that or make you one?
Ooh, yeah.
I can help with leather work.
If it's not any burden, but perhaps this is in need of mending.
Well, I can
Is
try
there-
to fix it for now and we can talk about what you would like for a different bag. If
Candy, what is
Yes.
your favorite color?
Can we?
I'm not sure I have a preference. And then she like brings her hand across her hair, which is pink and green, and she like looks at it and goes, "These."
That's good. Very good choices.
And what is yours?
I love that. Yeah.
And like a dark green.
Dark green. That suits you.
Thank you. It's just that.
I do have a question. I am not from here, but I would like to learn as much as I can. What is a helpful way for me to learn more about this place? How do you do it? I want to seem like I belong here.
Is she still wearing her normal clothes?
And she, as she said she wants to belong here, you see like her eyes like wander down, like look at herself and then like look up and like scan each of you. And you can tell just by like how she's acting that she understands that she does not belong here. This is not normal to her, and she is programmed and designed to fit in to make other people comfortable. And she is at this moment essentially going against protocol.
For us?
To be fair, it's not like I really belong here. I'm the only motherfucker wearing a kilt in like the next 2,000 miles.
To be fair,
Fair.
I'm also wearing an extreme amount of like furs and whatnot.
You guys are definitely
We're travelers.
Yes, and it's very noticeable. I mean, wandering into the Adventurers Guild as well, you see people who don't look similar to you, but in terms of like mismatch, you belong more
Yeah.
with that kind of like people. So that's why she's asking, because she knows she doesn't fit in and she wants to.
Let me go stop by.
Can we do this in Lothminger?
I can make it along the way to Lothminger.
Okay.
It'll be quick. I'm gonna go stop by the marketplace. We're gonna
Can
find
I
out.
come with you?
Yes. We'll meet you out. Where do you guys want to meet up?
How many gates is there in this city?
Should we take Candy with
There
us?
is
I know there's the gate that we entered, and that can't seem to come from the east.
Sorry, I'm
East.
very excited.
there is a
You
gate
see a glare
to
in
the
this
south,
audience
and there's
eyes,
a
it's just
gate to the west. You can leave either way. If you go to the west, you will have to take the road, like through the farmlands. The roads will always lead you north because you're in a valley right now. There is no southern gate though or northern gate to Anduin, so you'd have to kind of like walk around
Okay,
it.
that's fine.
But there is a main road. You guys did get a map of.
Yeah, I'm looking
Yes,
at
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So there is a road that leads north through the valley.
Dara, can you ask me one? Can you go do something for me really quick while I go pick out fabric for Candy?
Yeah, when we all leave, just meet at the Western Gate.
Yes. Can you do me a favor in the meantime?
Yes.
Can you go ask that guy, the one that told us that story? Can you ask him what happened to the mind one?
What?
The mind one?
The location, the mind location, the mind's hold, I think it's called.
The memory hold?
The memory hold. Can you
Right.
Can you ask him what happened to the memory hold?
I can try.
If he doesn't want to press, don't press him on it. But I think a Vesiculum was a part of what happened there.
Alright.
I just want to get more information. I appreciate it.
Am I being nice about this, or am I not caring anymore?
That is up to you. Don't get arrested.
Reloads fist.
That's Macau.
No, that's reload legs.
I'm reload arms.
Yeah.
Just whoop.
Alright, so
Brings out the glaive.
you guys are going shopping. Are you
Yeah,
bringing
We
candy?
are bringing
We're bringing
candy.
Very good. Okay, yeah.
I would literally Ornan just does it. Can we bring candy?
Yes, we can bring candy.
Well, why don't you
This
go with them?
is-
I'll meet you guys at the Western Gate.
This is Ornan's arc of
I'll
just
see
like
you can do
decking
what you
out
like. Sorry,
candy.
I didn't mean to be.
It's just like
I love that.
I just took the candy. I just
me see
look
that.
at candy. It's just like we get to go shopping.
Shopping is a fun pastime for many people, and then she starts going off on this tangent of like people from like her world and going shopping and like the mindset behind it. Like some people use it as a coping mechanism to shop and fill a void in their heart, and then like settle.
Take a look at Macau.
So, that way you guys know, obviously you guys can do cloth. I can work with leather, so if you want to do...
I'll grab
yeah.
something. Because I was
I don't
thinking
know
of
what I
doing
can
like
do, but if I can help.
We could do,
That's
like,
right,
a
you have
leather
leather working
strap
supplies, right?
on
Yes.
the
Yeah.
bag, so that the strap is more
I was thinking it would probably be a leather bag as base and have like the flap be more fabric.
and have the flaps be fucking big.
I mean, do you want my opinion on the matter?
Yeah,
Make the bag out of leather and you make the strap pink and green.
that works. Yeah, we'll do that.
Because the strap, if it fails, is replaceable.
Yeah,
The leather bag's gonna be a lot harder to get into.
yeah. So, Ambrose would be aware of how much leather it would take to make a bag, hypothetically.
Being a tailor, it would be very similar, so yes.
Cool.
And I would also have the information.
Yeah.
Combined effort, you would understand exactly like the materials you would need or how
When
much.
worlds collide.
Exactly. That's why we work in groups.
Anyways, we go
Shopping.
fabric shopping.
Shopping. Okay.
I have 4 different projects I haven't even touched.
Do you need funds?
Please.
I don't know how much leather actually costs.
I will come back and talk about it after it's spawned. How about that?
Yeah, I'll just pass you like 30 gold.
Oh shit.
Here you go. Have fun.
In this
Go crazy.
world,
No.
would it be helpful if I were to be able to supply you with funds?
I'm going to say yes.
Helping on jobs that provide us funds so it could be evenly split amongst all of us.
I see.
That's kind of how groups work.
Yes, and you helping us out when we are injured is absolutely fantastic.
Agreed.
Good.
Use the load on me.
I will keep that in mind.
Thank you.
I would also like to ask one more thing, if it's not too much trouble. I would like to acquire a journal of sorts. I have a lot of information up here, but I think it would be better if I can record information in a book or journal of some sort. In case I were to return to my homeland.
You find the fabrics, I'll find the journal. Deal?
Works for me.
Should be easily done.
Amazing.
Good luck.
Yep. Thank you for finding that information for me.
Yeah. Memory hold. No. Go.
Yeah. We go shopping!
Take Mirage
Where are you
with
going? Who are you going with?
Hey, I was like, take Mirage with you.
So, go fabric shopping, sure.
Okay.
Do you want to help me find the journal?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
You could go to just you all go together?
Yeah,
Sorry.
let's all go together.
Okay. So, we'll say fabric store first. It is easy. Go ahead and roll an investigation check. You guys, since you are in a group, you're more than welcome to help Ambrose.
16.
14.
16, 14, very good.
I think. I don't.
Candy, help us, please.
Very good. Candy's preoccupied with looking at everything else.
Shiny
Yeah.
objects.
Yeah.
5. Thanks, guys.
With all of you guys
Massive headache.
looking and helping
Yep.
Ambrose, you would be walking along the strip, and this time you would be able to find a smaller store, a smaller tailor shop in the strip. There is like a window, like ledge. I don't really know how to describe it. A display window, and in there you can see like the mannequin torsos with like different, beautifully like tailored clothing. They look more so for like nobility or for like events, parties, kind of stuff. Walking into this shop, you would be able to see what appears to be a halfling currently sitting down on like a tall stool, tailoring what appears to be like a red and yellow dress. There are like intricate designs all throughout the fabric. You can see they are very concentrating on this.
Leave them be. Candy,
Yes.
I don't know how much stuff costs here. Some stuff is more expensive than others. But if there's something that you like and it's too expensive, I can make it for you. And he's gonna hand her his journal. If you want to look through here, if there's anything you like in here, I can make it for you.
I will look through it. Thank you. And she just slowly opens it up and carefully goes through and turns the pages and starts looking at your designs.
I'm gonna go through and try to find what fabric looks good on her. Color-wise, at least.
Okay. She did show you the colors that she liked, but they are like bright pink and like lime green. So there is nothing here with those colors. This tailored shop has more natural, earthy colors. Some like the more vibrant colors in here are going to be like purple, yellow, like maroon.
Pastel pink.
Ooh. Go ahead and roll investigation
Oh,
with
please.
advantage because you are a tailor.
Pink's pretty hard to make in nature.
16.
From my
17.
recollection.
17?
I know.
So, as you're going through, there are shelves with like folded clothes here and there. As you're going through, there is one small section that has like lighter colors. As you're going through, you would be able to find like a dyed white shirt that does come off as like a light pink color.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I will. grab
It
that.
seems to be like a simple cloth shirt that can be like laced up. Yeah.
Okay. I'll probably just keep looking around until she finds something in here or in the book that she likes, or something that. What does she want to wear? Is the question here.
So, you're gonna actually have to give me time to come up with something that she might actually like, because to her all this stuff is foreign, and she only knows fashion from like her. Yeah, give me time to think about that, but I'll come back to you with something.
My biggest question probably right now is, does she want to wear a dress? Does she want to wear like shirt and pants? Does she want to wear a skirt? It's more of like, that's the question in Ambrose's brain, is like, I can tailor it later. Let's just get a base.
We'll say for what she wants. Let me open your Weaver's stuff. We'll say it's gonna be traveler's clothes.
Okay.
So if you're gonna try to make it, it's gonna take 5 days. Cost about 2 gold.
Okay. DC.
11. give her some time to think about the design she wants. But yeah, if you spend 2 gold in this shop, you'll have enough materials to make her clothes for her.
And then pick up some leather.
Yeah.
Okay. How much leather do you want?
Enough leather to make a bag.
Yeah. So
Okay. Go ahead and just roll a d4 for me.
I know I gave way too much
3.
money, but I didn't know.
We'll do 3 gold worth of leather.
Sounds good.
That'll cover more than the satchel, but so you have some left over.
Yeah, and then how
Fantastic.
much will it cost for the fabric, just for like the color she would like?
Oh, just for the strap?
Yeah.
Call it like 2 silver.
Okay.
If anything, it's going to be the dye for that's going to cost a bit more.
Okay, and how much would be the dye?
We'll say for the 2 colors each, it's going to be 2 gold, so 1 gold per
Okay.
each dye. But it would give you enough to make that like bright pink and like lime green color.
Yeah.
That matches the color of her hair. So, okay. So is that it at the tailor shop?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. And then you're all going to go find a journal for her as well?
Yeah.
Okay. That would be easy to do as well. There are places in the marketplace if you're looking for something a bit more like intricately designed, like these would be handmade journals or books that you can write in, or you could simply go to the bookshop and purchase just a blank normal tome.
Let's
to
give
you.
her options. Let's.
I was gonna keep my eye out for something either white, pink, or green.
In the marketplace, go ahead and roll investigation.
Can yep.
Absolutely.
How about an under 20?
18.
18, unnat 20. It's very easy. There is a tent that you'd be able to find that is selling like miscellaneous stuff, ink, quills, paper, journals, all that kind of stuff. What you would be able to find is it's a dark green journal, and on it appears to be like a place to like put a title on, or somehow like either stitch in or stamp on like custom emblem or title on this journal. Inside is a intricately, delicately made journal where there's parchment sewn into it, and there's quite a lot of pages to fill out in this journal. And you can also see a sign that like with every journal you buy does come with a small like vial of ink and a quill.
Okay. How much will that cost?
It's a gold and a half for one of these journals.
Okay.
Yes. It's a leather-bound journal with
I'm about to
intricate
fork
designs.
over some like a good amount of gold.
A gold for a journal is
It's expensive.
yeah. But
It's
it does,
spell books that you gotta really watch out for.
Yeah, exactly, because that's special ink and all that kind of stuff. This is just a normal journal to write in. So,
I'm gonna look. Ken, is there anything else you need?
this is more than enough. Thank you.
We hand over the journal and the ink and quill.
She looks at it for a second, and then like looks back up. You can see her like thinking and goes, "I shall spend some time tonight recording some information in this journal."
There's one thing, and I'm not going back. I would like to also buy enough materials to buy her make her a cloak of some sort.
Oh,
It
okay.
would be like kind of like a simple gray or black, but have probably like a darker gray, and then have like a lining of like the colors that she likes.
We'll say another 5 gold can cover all of it.
I love how we're making everything pink and green just for her.
Well, accents, and then I have so many projects I need to work on. Well, the bag's mostly yours. The strap wouldn't take me too long. Okay. Yeah, but I think we're good, so we'll go to the outskirts of town.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So it would be a couple hours later, but the rest of your companions would make their way to. Oh, are you going to the house guide first?
No, I'm going to the library.
Library. Okay.
Oh no, I meant the house guide. I wanted you to go to the house guide about that first. Oops!
That was not made clear. That's why I asked if it was the gnome, not the dragonborn.
I forgot who was who. So,
Yeah.
I meant the other guy.
Yeah, no, the dragonborn was the house guide.
Yes.
Maybe he'll be nicer to you than me about it.
Yeah, so I'm going to the gnome. Because that was what I was under the impression
No,
of.
that's all good. It happened.
That's fine. Okay. So yeah, it's easy. You find the bookend once again, go inside, and the gnome is there. His name I forgot. Looking at
His
His name is Gnomish.
Something.
Oliver.
I also didn't know his name, so.
Oliver.
Oh, I forgot I had
Yeah.
that.
Daryl did not ask it.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
but you go in and he sees you. Welcome back.
Greetings. I had some questions, and I don't know if I'm able to get the answers, but I'm going to try.
I have a vast amount of knowledge working in a library, so please ask away. We'll see what we can do.
I was wondering if you know anything about the memory hold.
The memory hold. I'm an old gnome, so I know a bit of information, but not a lot. If you're looking for more lore, I guess, Flem would be the person to talk to. But from my knowledge and from what I have read, the memory hold, it does have a dark history to it. You see, long ago, the memory hold was the first Lothminger, first capital of Lothminger. It was a massive city, miles wide. So many people lived there. It was a happy place, peaceful. Well, peaceful for the time. You see, this was very early on, after Anduin, or not Anduin, Anamnesis was created.
Okay.
Then, as well, most people are aware, around 100 years ago, there was a rather large rift storm that tore through Skathen. From there were the first discoveries of what we all now know as the Vesiculums. Well, most people, I guess. Very rare artifacts. Considered to be legendary from those who wield them. I do know there's a book about this. From what I've read, there's only a few Vesiculums recorded, at least in Lothminger. But in the city, there was a bit of a disaster. We know now that a Vesiculum did cause the downfall of old Lothminger. I do not quite recall exactly what had happened, but I do know now that old Lothminger, now called the Memory Hold, is a restricted area. No one is allowed to go there, but, vagabonds and outcasts, whatnot, have made this place their home. Or some call it their home now. I'm blanking on some of the details, but, like I said, Flem would know more than I do, but, Vesiculum caused the downfall of old Lothminger, making it the memory hold. I'd rather not go into details about it. It's rather nasty business.
As in the Vesiculum was, or the vagabonds?
Or the city. Bless you. Go ahead and roll a persuasion to see if you can keep him.
No.
You know, I'm going to have to ask that if you want more knowledge, to talk to Flem.
That's fine. I just was trying to get some clarification on what you said, that's all.
I understand. General knowledge being the Seculum destroyed this city, but not in a way that you would think.
Okay.
But yes, vagabonds, outcasts, whatnot, have made their way to that area because no one patrols it or guards it. It is just known that it's off limits, a restricted area.
Okay.
But you know, those with a more chaotic or evil alignment will tend to bypass rules and not care.
So in general, avoid it.
Yes,
Understood.
yes,
Thank you for your knowledge.
of course. Now, if there's anything else you would like to talk about, well, I'm here to help.
That is all I've got at this time.
All right, well, if you're looking for more information, again, Flem, I'm sure, would be glad to help you. He
Okay.
loves history and understands a lot about Lothminger, more than I do.
I might go seek him as well. Thank you.
Of course. Have a blessed day.
Same to you.
I'd like to ask one question in between. How bad are the guards now? Not like how bad, but like, is there more guards noticeable now?
There wouldn't be more guards noticeable, but go ahead and roll an insight check.
I just want to make sure. A nat 20?
There is a bit of tenseness in the air.
Cool.
Bit more of an intensity,
Stress.
caution is in the air. You do see guards. The guards you saw the day prior were more relaxed. Now they seem to be more attentive. They're observing everyone that comes near them.
They actually have to do their jobs.
Yes. So, Dara, what we do?
I am heading to find Flem.
Understood. Easily enough, you're able to find the house guide upon entering. The studious Dragonborn would be in the middle of, or actually towards the end of, telling the tale of Lord of Glimmering Light to others who have traveled in. You see it's a small group of varying people and races. You can see they are all very captivated by his words and how animated he is. But the story would come to an end. They all clap for him. He gives a bow, and then most of them would proceed to leave or peruse his little study area.
Okay.
But he looks towards you, gives you a nod, and walks up. Greetings. Is there anything I can do to help you?
I hear that you are the master of lore and wisdom.
That I am.
I'm looking for knowledge on something that most people don't like to talk about, the memory hold.
The memory hole, yes.
I've gotten some information, pretty basic. Basically, don't go there, not a great place. Viseculum kind of destroyed it, but not in the normal destruction manner, and... yeah, that's about it.
Well, that's most of the knowledge, yes. What was left out seems that... as you, I believe by now would know, was once old Lothminger, but now
Yes.
there is a new Lothminger built in the cusp. Old Lothminger was built right after the creation of Anamnesis. It was a prosperous, magical, peaceful town. Very lively, full of scholars and wizards, mages, arcanists of all sorts. They all came to Lothminger to study the rift, to understand its effects. 100 years ago, rift shattered, spreading its glass, or we think glass kind of shards, all across Scathen. These pieces were come to known as Vesiculum, legendary artifacts with powers beyond our own comprehension. Fluxweavers, the council of Lothminger, made up of the greatest wizards and scholars known to man to this day. The Fluxweavers found a Vesiculum. They wanted to study it as they knew that this was a part of the rift. They took it back to Lothminger, and in their towers they studied it, they researched it, observed it, and then began to experiment with it. They were unaware of this power this artifact held within it. Like I said, beyond our comprehension, this power comes from somewhere none of us know. As they were experimenting with it, something went wrong, wildly. This particular Vesiculum released a wave of devastating energy. Everyone within Old Lothminger became suspended in time itself. There are only a few survivors, or were. After the destruction of Old Lothminger, the new Fluxweavers, or the ones that survived, created what we now know as Lothminger in the Cusp. But the destruction of what I'll refer to now as the Memory Hold is still fresh in the minds of the Fluxweavers. They are more careful with what they do with the Vesiculums. They make sure that their experiments are safe. And in fact, as far as I'm aware, the Fluxweavers have been inventing ways to stabilize these Vesiculums. That has been the forefront of their experimentations. So far, there has been no evident destruction or negative effects from these Vesiculums. Still though, while it's not common knowledge, but those who are aware of these Vesiculums do know that they are extremely unstable, magical artifacts.
I see.
Let's see if I gathered everything.
And so one piece of information I guess I'm just not fully picking up on. So you said that it unleashed a wave of devastating energy and everything was suspended in time. Is it still suspended? Is the city still intact, or what happened at that point?
The city and its people are all still there, frozen in time itself, never aging, never breathing. It is a dead city. But the echoes of the past still remain. The people still remain. Terror frozen on their faces. The buildings still fresh and pristine as the day it was lost to time. It is now called the Memory Hold because it still holds the memory of the day of the incident.
And I know you're not meant to go there, but do people who go get stuck as well?
They do not. The shepherds and the Fluxweavers made this area restricted because they do not know if there is still some residual energy that could be brought back to the surface or could be reactivated. To me and scholars like me, there is still a large mystery to We do not know exactly who or what caused it, but the general knowledge is that it was this vesiculum, this artifact, and the experimentations of the Flux Weavers that caused this incident. But with this new generation of Flux Weavers, this new council of great mages, we have learned from the past, ensuring history will not repeat itself. At least for the general public. We hope it never happens again.
I see. Thank you.
Of course. This is what I'm here for. This is what I live for. Is there any other knowledge you wish to obtain while you are here?
Regarding these vesiculums,
Aye.
I know I've been informed that not many have been recorded.
Not many. It is believed that there are still some out there, still hidden from scholars like me. Hidden from everyone. We know that there are a few here in Lothminger. We know that there were some vesiculums that were used in the past. More so the Vesiculum Dark Eye. A more widely known artifact, as it was wielded by Farrakhan, an evil elven lord, well, now known as the Ashen Lord, led an army of elves to take over Skathen. His original plan was to bring an army of his most powerful warriors to Anamnesis, liberate it of inferior races, take it over from himself. He did try to spread lies about bringing peace to the greater Skathen, to finally understand this rift, what it does, understand the gods and the other cosmic entity that has passed through the rift. But he failed. It is believed that the Vesiculum Darkheim destroyed him and his army as one day they all disappeared. And it's not too far from here that you can find an old keep in which his last known recorded presence was.
Oh, yes.
Oh, do you know of it?
Yeah, we popped in there briefly.
Do we know it?
I see.
Did we?
Do you know it?
Well, you are here now, so I presume everything was safe?
As safe as it could be.
Very well.
So, obviously he's no longer relevant.
Yes.
Is there an estimate as to how many vesiculums might be out there? You said a couple here. There's one potentially where we were.
From my knowledge, we have the Vesiculum Praetor, Vesiculum Trachis, Vesiculum Darkheim, Vesiculum Animus, and well,
If you don't say it like I...
I'm not sure if I should say more than that.
Praetor, Trachis, Animus, Dark Eye, and another one.
There is one more. It is
Acceptable.
kept secret by the Fluxweavers. But for someone like myself, knowledge is my expertise. And finding ways to obtain more secretive, kept away knowledge. Let's just say I know people who know people who know things.
I'm following what you're putting down. So there's 5 question mark.
Yes.
Is there expected to be more?
There are more, yes.
I'm thinking, you're just thinking of the DM's thinking.
Yes.
He would tell you that there are more. I'm trying to think of how much information I'm willing to actually
I
give.
told you the DM was buffering.
Go ahead and just roll me a d20, please.
Please.
13.
Damn it. Not bad.
He would tell you there would be 3 more that are recorded. However, their names and what they are, he would not know. Or at least would not be willing to tell you. Tell me. You are a traveler, yes, venturer.
This is accurate, yes.
What are you doing? What are you doing here in Anduin, in this region of Lothmanger?
It's a really good question.
Is there anyone else in the shop?
There would be a few, yeah. He would like look around because I feel like he would sense you like not wanting to speak with other people around, so he'd go. Folks, I'm going to have to step away for a moment, so if you could please exit the shop, that would be wonderful. You can come back at any time, please. And he'd start ushering out the other people, close up, lock it, and then there's like a little flap that you down.
We have the dark eye.
He would like turn around from after like locking the door.
Agreed.
And you
This was
put-
not my idea.
You have the Ashen Lord's Vesiculum.
Yeah.
Not you, but yeah. One of us.
That is something. Yes.
And so,
What are you planning to do with it?
apparently we were asked to
Getting cleansed.
cleansed was the word I was told.
Cleansed.
I
And
just want to
who
give it to the
told
flux
you
weavers.
that?
Compatriots god.
I didn't do this thing.
Your compatriot's deity told you to seek out, I assume, the Flux Weavers in order to get it cleansed.
Yep.
Who exactly are you bringing it to?
Hadn't gotten that far. I was gonna try and find a flux weaver.
I think I would have mentioned who it was.
Oh, it
I
was
mentioned
High
specific-
Priest something.
Ambrose Curie.
Yeah.
If Ambrose would have said that, you
Yeah, I
know.
would have said it.
Okay.
It was the High Priest Ambrose Curie. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I was going to feel him out.
Gonna feel him up?
Ouch.
You said that he said I was like...
Someone has to do it.
He would like, you see him ponder for a moment, and then you see a wave of realization on his face, and his eyes go wide. He turns to you and like marches up to you and places like both of his dragon claws on your shoulders and looks you dead in the eye and goes, "My friend,
Greetings.
these flux weavers, many of them I do trust. There are a few I do not, as some do hold secrets. Ambrose Curie is one of them.
Don't trust that man! Got it!
Fantastic.
I would advise you to seek out Oleron Eritis, descendant of Lothminger.
Oleron what?
Oleron Eritas. You would recognize the last name because that is the last name of the first Lothminger, Lothminger Eritas.
Yeah, I was like, this sounds familiar.
Oleron is much more compassionate and forgiving than the other Flux Weavers.
Oh,
At that point, he would release your shoulders. Now, that being said, this is a deity we're talking about that has a hold on your compatriot. If this deity wants to seek out Ambrose Curie with the Vesiculum Darkai, my friend, I do have some fears about that.
You have no idea how no one knows that is. You have told me a secret of yours, so allow me to return the favor. There is one more Vesiculum in Lothminger. One that in textbooks or any sort of tomes would be redacted, left out, kept a secret for a reason. For this Vesiculum did cause destruction, but not, again, in a way you would think. He pulls down the map of the Lothminger city-state and points to the morphic fields. All of this entire region, was the cause. Let me pull up the name of it, because goddamn, I have to make it hard for me. Where did you go? Bitch, there you are. It is called... This was the cause of the Vesiculum Carceron. I see.
Out of all the Vesiculums, this one is the deadliest. More so than the Dark Eye. This Vesiculum is overseen by Teth Select, one of the Flux Weavers.
Teth what?
Teth Select.
Oh. Okay.
The general public would not know this, but for someone like myself, this Vesiculum is kept within the Oxstaff Zenith.
Staff.
Zenith. If you are traveling to Lothminger, you will see that there are 3 Zeniths, the Oxstaff being one of them. However, all other Zeniths are accessible to Flux Weavers, and even some of the public can wander around these palaces. The Oxstaff is different. No one is allowed there. Much like the memory hold, it is restricted. For this palace is a prison that is keeping the Vesiculum Carceron and the Flux Weaver Teth Select. I did tell you that these vesiculums are experimented on, but in a safe environment. And that is true. However, these artifacts are still unstable, despite the Fluxweaver's attempt to stabilize them.
Okay.
Carceron will never be able to become stabilized, as far as I and a few other scholars are aware. For Carceron's ability is to be able to manifest one's thoughts into reality. Not only that, but the knowledge I know, not only does it take your thoughts and put them into reality, but it takes the unconscious mind, one that one does not even think of, and manifests that as well. Think. If you were wielding this vesiculum and thought of, let's say, a familiar pet, dog, cat, fox, whatever, it can manifest it into reality, but in the unconscious mind, things you might hold in your deepest, darkest recesses, grief, sorrow, anger, revenge, any of that, will also be put into reality. So this pet of yours that you manifest will now hold the traits of your unconscious mind, making that benevolent, friendly creature the devil itself. As unstable as it is, anyone nearby, this vesiculum will latch onto and manifest their thoughts. There was a battle between the Fluxweavers and this vesiculum, which caused the morphic fields to come into existence. The morphic fields are the residual effect of this vesiculum, which is why it's not a dangerous place to go into, but it is unwise to go in there without understanding how the fields work. But fortunately for the Fluxweavers, they were able to get the vesiculum into the Oxstaff Zenith, which was built as a unending labyrinth of hallways and rooms. Teth Select does not know how to escape. Therefore, the thoughts and manifestations of the Carceron also do not know how to escape. This is the power of the vesiculums. I tell you this as a cautious tale, to show you that what you wield is far more powerful than you will ever know. And while you or your compatriot might be able to wield it now, sooner or later, something is bound to happen. History will show you that all of these vesiculums has caused some sort of destruction or devastation to our world.
Oh yes, I've seen it firsthand.
So again, do be careful with this artifact. Seek out Oleron, if you can. If you do happen to go to Ambrose de Curie, be cautious, mindful of his words. Think about everything he says. His tongue is as black as the void itself. He may be the high priest, yes, but there is something dwelling in his mind. Something I fear may be more evil than the Hell Prime or Stygian Supreme herself. I trust very few people, but those I do trust are near and dear to my heart. I have seen Oleron Eratas firsthand. I know of his kindness, I know of his soul. Ambrister, I do not. Be careful.
Okay.
It went from overlearning stuff to, oh shit.
Okay, so yeah, decision made. Cool.
Start fast. What's the fastest way to meet this guy?
Yeah. Did any idea where I can find Oleron?
Yes.
And where to find Ambrose so we don't go there?
Excuse me.
You good?
Seek out the Multurian Zenith, all around Eritas, and and another Flux Weaver reside there.
Okay. And Ambrose, I'm assuming, is in some big fancy church.
Yes, you are correct. Ambrose Curie resides near the Oxstaff Zenith. He is the second line of defense if something terrible were to happen with the prison that was constructed.
Oh.
Let's not fuck with that man.
You will find his temple, well, cathedral. You'll know it when you see it. Or, if you ever do.
Understood. And now I know where not to go.
And like I said, friend, if you do happen to find yourself in this cathedral in the presence of Ambrose Curie, just be careful.
Leave. Understood.
Excuse me.
You are a cleric, yes?
Yes.
Pray that the gods are in your favor, and that when the time comes, they listen.
I wish I could make that promise, but my gods and my other compatriots are at not opposite ends, but definitely not friends.
I understand. The gods work in a way to keep things balanced, but they still have souls. They are not omnipotent?
Omniscient?
Which one are you
Omniscient.
looking for?
Omniscient?
All-knowing, all-present,
All-knowing.
omniscient.
That one. They are not omniscient. Just be cautious. That is all. And that is all that I have to say. With that, he goes, he unfurls like the window flap and unlocks the door, opens it back up.
One final quick question.
Of course.
South Yasseweed, was this also the Veseculum?
No.
Oh.
Much of the greater region of Lothminger, and as you will find if you do travel across Anamnesis, there are some regions that have just been affected by the rift. These are anomalous lands. South Yasseweed is just a more erratic, devastating anomaly that the rift has caused. And we're lucky that it's only confined to that one area. For if that were all of Lothminger, we would be in some trouble.
Yeah, I could agree with that. Well, I appreciate all of your knowledge and aid.
Of course, dear friend, that is what I'm here for.
And I shall be seeking out Alderaan. If we give him your name, would he recognize it?
No, he would not.
Damn. Oh.
But if you were to speak candidly, as you have to me, I'm certain he will hear you out.
Okay. I can do that. Well, then I shall take my leave, and we're going to go, take care of this.
Very good. Stay safe, friend.
Thank you. Take care of yourself, and we'll head out.
Very well. Okay. So, you guys would all then reconvene at the western gate of Anduin.
How'd it go?
Well, I spoke to 2 different people.
Okay.
I got a lot of knowledge,
Oh.
but I'm gonna keep it short. We cannot seek out Ambrose Sealy.
Kiori. Yeah.
I'm not very much a one who likes to go against my god's wills for some practical reasons, but why?
His tongue is as black as the void.
Oh, he's a fucking snake. Great.
Yeah. In short, and he's not recognized as generally a good person despite being a priest. In the words of Flem, he has something in his mind that dwells in his mind that is more evil than the Hell Prime or the Stygian Prime.
Fucking fantastic. I need to have a conversation with a
Impressive.
god.
I was suggested to go see Olderon Eratas.
Despite my better judgment, let's go do that, and then I can go, if I still have to meet him, I'll just go meet him afterwards.
So, when we arrive there, there's a place called the Oxstaff Zenith. Avoid it at all costs.
Cool. I will say, depending on a conversation, I might have to go meet him. Not
And
just...
you can hand me the vesiculum.
Yes.
Or you can add it to me.
No.
Okay.
I'm not very fond of letting that thing out of my... You said I got pretty possessive about this thing.
Yes, when you first grabbed it, it's yours.
I'm not
It's mine.
very fond of giving that away. We'll see what happens. I need to talk to a god. If
Yes.
you'll actually contact me. Can I?
I've learned a lot of what these vesiculum do.
How fucked am I?
So, morphic fields.
Your joke.
Yep, that's one of them. The memory hold. Yep, that's another one.
And the mysterious vanishing army is the one I have. Great.
Yeah, that one too.
fantastic.
Yep. Just to give you an idea of what the memory hold is, ever wanted to see an entire city frozen in time 100 years ago?
Why do I get myself into these situations? I want to walk off a little bit. Thank
And
you.
I will not be saying any more because I'm not supposed to know as much as I do.
Thank you. I appreciate your help. And I'm going to give you the leather and 19 gold back.
Thank you.
I also appreciate your help with this. I'm going to go try to pray to a god one more time.
All right. So we'll say you guys are just about to leave Anduin, but if you want to try one more time to pray to a god and religion check.
19! I'm going to walk quite a distance away from them if I can find some place like... Yeah. Oh, thank God.
You go ahead and find a secluded place, an area where you can pray to the god of fear itself. As you go into your praying or meditating position, the area around you goes cold. The air goes cold and bitter, biting against your skin. The land goes dark, as if the sun has been covered. Almost seemingly like the land has gone gray or monotone. You feel your spine begin to shiver as if there's a presence behind you. It moves around. You can see this ethereal fog in front of you. Ryak.
Ambrose is gonna blink. take a deep breath and switch. Not physically, but mentally to Kaon.
Kaon.
Hello, sir. It's been a while. We got ourselves into some trouble.
Speak.
That thingamabobber that I grabbed that you want me to go get checked out by this guy. It is in my head now. There's another one. We do not need a sixth one in our head. It wants to take over. I'm not very fond of it. None of us are.
I've already told you. Seek out Ambrose Curie. Bring him the vesiculum.
And I'm not one to argue, but I have been warned, so I might want to ask why him specifically?
You dare question your deity. You question Ryak, the god of fear. You, a mere mortal. You are alive because of me.
And if this person makes the wrong choice, I could be dead because of a sacrament and you're out of a soldier.
You think you are the only one?
No, I'm not the only one, but I would like to stay alive as long as I can.
Then do as I ask. Otherwise, you see this fog begin to morph. And stepping out from the fog, you see this woman that you know as Annalise.
Shit!
How would you describe Annalise? Or how would you depict her?
I don't know if she's human or elf, but she's a very beautiful woman, very elegant, but you can get the vibe she's a snake. She knows what she's doing and she walks with purpose, power, and elegance.
Yeah. You see exactly that stepping out of the fog, looking at you with this cocky, coy, kind of like smile.
He's kind of frozen.
You wouldn't want to go back, would you? You see her kind of like step to the side, leaving behind this echo of mist, which then takes form into your former lover, Compassion. And this woman grasps onto Compassion's shoulders and like leans on her and like presses her face against Compassion's and then looks towards you. We wouldn't want things to, as she goes and like kind of caresses Compassion's chin, we wouldn't want things to happen all over again. Now that you have, and as she gestures from the fog, you can see the rest of your companions in this group take form. You know the power that I have. You know of what I can do. You have so much to lose, Cantrell. You wouldn't want to lose everything you've built again. So, you will do this for me. You will obey your God's commands. Or you will wish I had never brought you back. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Do what I ask, or you will suffer the God of Fear's wrath. And so will your friends. Pray we do not meet like this again, Cantrell. And with that, that coldness disappears. Light and color comes back to your world. And with that, we'll go ahead and end our session there.
And now, our adventurers follow the road to the magic capital of Anamnesis, Lothmanger. It will take a few days until they arrive, but if they stick to the road, I'm sure nothing terrible will happen to them. But who knows? With this group, anything could happen. Well, that's all I have for you today. If you want more, why not consider joining our Discord? There you can talk to the players of the campaign and be a part of our lovely community. Thank you again for listening, dear friend, and goodbye for now.